Hey YouTube, it's your girl V the Notary. I hope you guys are having a great day today. Delta Airlines is hiring for flight attendants, y'all. I don't know if you guys know that. They just announced a couple of weeks ago that they are currently, and when I mean currently right now, hiring for their 2025 flight attendants to begin training. Okay, so there's a couple reasons why I wanted to talk to y'all about this. But before we get started, you guys, please make sure you guys are subscribed, share my video, make sure you are liking, get down in these comments. Let's have really good conversations, you guys. But again, most importantly, make sure you are subscribed to my channel. Turn your notifications on because, I have an amazing YouTube community and, we really have really good discussions here. Okay. So let's get back to Delta Airlines. So number one, I have a friend that is actually going through this process right now who has applied for this upcoming flight attendant training for 2025 now. Obviously, she hasn't been hired yet, but she's going through the process. And so I'm excited for her. Hopefully it happens. And I do want to kind of keep you guys abreast of like how things are going if you want to hear about it. So that's one reason I wanted to talk to you guys about it. But the two other reasons, one being, from what I understand, Delta does not have very many openings. Like they don't have openings all the time throughout the year. I think it's maybe once a year or once every other year. And in addition to that, Delta Airlines is like, I would say probably the most prestigious airline within the US. I feel like their service is a little smoother. I feel like they kind of offer premium seating. I just feel like you get an all more well-rounded flying experience with Delta. And from what the people say, that it is very prestigious to be a flight attendant for Delta. Not that the other flight attendants at other airlines aren't great too. We need them. Flight attendants are very important to our flying in everyday life. But Delta has one of the best programs. Okay, so I wanted to just kind of let you guys know that if I'm not mistaken, I think it's either by the end of this month, and the way these months are flying by, it's either the end of this month or next month, the hiring closes. So I think from what I'm hearing, they get tens of thousands of applicants every year. Obviously, they can't hire tens of thousands of people. So if you are interested in being a flight attendant and you're looking for possibly working for Delta and doing it there, you definitely want to get on that right now, okay? Before their little announcement closes and you can no longer apply, okay? And it's for 2025. So whenever they start their training, I'm going to assume probably in the early part of 2025. That is what this job announcement is for. You could just go to deltaairlines.com or whatever their specific website is. I'm going to link it into this video so you can go there directly and apply if you're interested. So, other reasons why you should apply if you're looking to be a flight attendant. The salaries range anywhere from $55,000 all the way up to $100,000, which is amazing. In addition to the great benefits that you get from being a flight attendant. And let me just say this, I want to do more videos about like airline hiring, because if I could have like a second job, that's where I would work. I would love to work for an airline because I want the flight benefits. Not necessarily a flight attendant just because I'm too scary. I mean, I fly a lot, but I'm too scared to be a flight attendant. I could barely keep myself together, let alone keeping other people calm on the flights. You know what I mean? So that's not for me. However, I think that it would be amazing to work for an airline. And I've been looking for little ways to do something part-time. I'm always looking for multiple streams of income. So hopefully y'all are too. But like the pay is really good. And you guys, there's amazing flight benefits. I looked at their website. They have a great 401k compensation package. In addition to, being able to fly free, I believe you get buddy passes and your family can fly free. There's a range of amazing perks and benefits that go along with, being a flight attendant for any airline. So if you've always wanted to do it, I think you guys should go after it. But let's get back to Delta. So in order for this specific announcement, if you guys want to do that, again, you need to get on it. I would go sooner rather than later to apply. Now they are giving hiring preference to people who have been previous flight attendants for at least a year, or if you have similar experience at least for a year. So they did not say this in the announcement, but I'm assuming if you have been in roles such as a server or waitress where you are, maybe carrying food or, waiting on people, providing them with food and beverage service, make sure y'all put that in your experience, because I'm sure that would count, because I have been a waitress in college in the past, and, obviously I wasn't in the air, but there's a certain level of, customer service that comes with that. There's a certain level of confidence that you are able to build when you're like in the hospitality, area of working in hospitality. And so if y'all have that, put that in your, experience. That's just some advice from me. Again, Delta didn't specify what experience they're looking for, but I would if any of you guys have been in the food and beverage industry. Okay. So they're giving preference to people who have past experience. You have to be 21 and up. So if you're 18, 19, 20, but perhaps now, maybe if you're turning 21 by, the beginning part of 2025, I would still apply. I don't know. I don't think it specifically said at the time of the application, but maybe in 2025 when the training starts, if you're like turning 21 in that early part of 2025, I would still apply. And obviously you have to have a valid passport, U.S. passport that will be valid. I think it said at least for another 30 months. Okay. So 21, the training is going to be in Atlanta for 7 weeks. And the nice part is, if you don't live in Atlanta, if you guys don't know, Atlanta is the hub for Delta. So yeah, if you're not currently in the commuting area, I think it's 25 miles of wherever the training facility is, they will provide lodging for you, lodging and per diem for meals. So that's nice. So if you're wondering like, dang, I got to go to this training, how am I, I can't really afford to pick up and move to Atlanta for 7 weeks, they are providing housing and per diem for you. Okay, so that's another great thing. And they also specified in the job announcement that you need to be amenable to being relocated. Okay, you have to kind of have an adaptability factor to you. So I'll just say this. I have a daughter, she's 10, and, she kind of has her footing, and we have a very specified schedule because she runs track. So being a flight attendant is probably not for me. It wouldn't be for me just because I'm not able to pick up and go and just be all over the place and relocate just at the drop of a dime. But a lot of you are. Some of you don't have kids. And even if you do have kids, maybe you have more of a support system to work things out. So, just keep the type of schedule that you're able to change and have in mind. If you're a person who, you have roots in a specific city and you can't relocate right now, maybe this is not for you. But if you are able to, then definitely apply, right? So we talked about the 7-week program. They're providing lodging and per diem for food. And then they also want you to be able to have some level of being able to pick up a certain, number of pounds. You're going to be having to pick up trays and things like that. They mentioned in the announcement that you have to make sure that you're able to open and close, the plane doors, which can weigh upwards of 60 pounds. So, if you have, terrible back problems, you can't bend over, you can't lift 10 pounds, then perhaps being a flight attendant is not for you. But if you're in the gym and you got your body right and you're strong and everything and you're ready to get out there, I don't imagine you're going to be lifting 60 pounds, but I've never opened and closed a plane door. Might be a little tough to do that. So if you have arthritis or something, maybe you can't do that. So they want you to be able to have a slight ability to pick up a certain number of pounds and just, be able to, push doors, close, and open them if needed, right? I can't imagine you got to be, the Hulk to be a flight attendant, but you have to be a little strong. So that is something else that they specified. But yeah, like, I'm not going to read everything in the announcement. Again, I am going to link the website to the job opening on there, but I'm always jealous. I think in another life, being a flight attendant would have been the most amazing job, just because I like to travel. So the mere fact of the flight benefits alone would make me want to do it. And then, allegedly Delta is one of the best, airlines to be a flight attendant for. So I wanted to bring this to you guys now because this announcement is out, and again, they don't hire all the time throughout the year. So if you guys are interested in doing that, you definitely want to jump on that and get on that. And then, if you feel it in your heart and you get the job and you want to, slide in my DMs and offer me a little, a little buddy pass, I would appreciate that too. But no, but in all seriousness, I am going to be talking to you guys about another airline in another video coming pretty quick that has some really, really good opportunities that are remote for you guys as well. So stay tuned for that. But let me know what you guys think. Are you interested in being a flight attendant? Sorry, that's my ice maker, you guys. Are you guys interested in being a flight attendant? If so, have you ever thought about working for Delta? If so, or if you are a flight attendant, let me say this. If you're currently a flight attendant and you feel it in your heart to, provide us with some information, let us know how your experience has been for people who are interested in doing this. What are the positives? What are the negatives? Any advice you have for the people that are interested in going in the hiring process? Let us know your thoughts, you guys. Okay, so as always, like, subscribe, share this video with anyone that you know that is possibly interested in this specific job. And again, let me know you guys' thoughts in the comments. Okay, have a great day. I'll talk to y'all soon.